What's happening with TV prices in 2021? Well, I'm afraid the news may not be great. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Caleb Dennison, and while pricing for Sony, Samsung, and LG's TVs lineups is pretty much out now and looks like something of an improvement, we're still waiting to see what other manufacturers do. I'm not too worried about what the coming out prices look like, to be honest. I'm more concerned about where those prices are going to go throughout the rest of the year. There's a number of factors at play which, put together, could have an impact on TV pricing. Let's talk about that. Before I dig into it, if you know someone who's in the market for a TV this year, do me a favor and share this video with them. Also, let me know when you like to pull the trigger on a TV down in the comments. While you're down there, please like and subscribe so we can get this video out to more people. Thanks for the help. Let's go. So I started looking into things when I realized that TCL's 6 Series TVs actually went up in price recently. Not by a lot, but the 6 Series has been out for a while now, and as the TV ages, its price usually goes down over time. Now, while I don't necessarily expect TV prices from other brands to go up from where they are now, though that could certainly happen, I think it's entirely possible that they may not go down the way we would normally expect them to. TV prices have always had a predictable cadence. As TVs are released, they sell for full price, usually for several months. Then we start seeing occasional sales or specials towards the end of summer. Come Black Friday, we see some deep price cuts through the holidays. They bounce back a little before more sales around the Super Bowl here in the US, and by the time March comes around, most TV prices are about as low as they're gonna go before they run out of stock as they get replaced by the year's new models. I think we'll still see some sales, but I have my doubts about how steep those discounts will be this year. And overall, I don't think prices are going to go down much over time like they have typically done in the past. When we contacted TCL, we were given a statement saying that while still committed to delivering tremendous value to its users, due to the global shortages of downstream components and the commensurate escalation of raw material costs, they expect television pricing to continue to increase throughout 2021. There it is. We also reached out to LG, Sony, and Samsung, and neither of them were able to provide a statement as to whether they anticipated prices going up. And it's possible with some companies they won't, but the rising costs of raw materials and shortage of components is an issue across a bunch of industries right now. Just look at the Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 consoles. Those are still trickling out months after launch. Same goes for GPUs and CPUs. Those are also very hard to come by. We're hearing that the auto industry is also affected. Then there's the issue happening with imports and exports right now, especially on the West Coast where a lot of the goods made in Japan, South Korea, and China come into the US. It turns out that the ships bringing products to our shores aren't allowed to go back with partial loads. Shipping companies want those ships at capacity. It's way too expensive to be floating partial loads back across the water. So the ships are lingering out at sea just off the coast with tons of products on board, waiting to hear that a full load is ready, and only then will they come in and offload all the goods bound for warehouses in the US. It's expensive to sit in port, so they just hold off at sea. That means that everything is delayed and a little more expensive to land in the US. So not only are there component shortages and rising costs of goods that may drive TV prices up, or at least hold them up over the course of the year, but it may be harder to get your hands on the TV or soundbar that you want. When supply is low, demand is high, and that means that there could be a rush on certain highly desirable TV models. I certainly hope this will not be the case. In fact, if it turns out I'm wrong, I'll be pleased as punch, which is a strangely odd saying. But the handwriting is on the wall, so keep your eyes out. It may turn out that pulling the trigger on your planned TV purchase sooner than later would be the right play. Thanks as always for watching, everyone. Do you think you're going to hold out for the holidays to possibly save some coin on your new TV, or will you just go for it now? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and here's 2 other videos I think you might like.